going on, everybody? Gustav the 13th here with another video. We got the Kampfer High Mobility Type, which is the second suit for the UC Engage collaboration event on the console version of GBO2. Looking over here, it's a big, bulky motherfucker. 500 cost, space preference with 3 priority. Actually, not bad on that. Let's dive in here and check out the weapons. We have the... It has its own BR that's kind of like the Marine, but totally not, and you'll figure out why when we actually get in there. But it is a unique weapon. There's no other alt weapons for this or the melee. 2 melee suit, as you can see, with that 3 priority, not bad. It has the late model 3s for the Vulcan, so you do have some good accumulation here, as well as the Sturmfaust. No shoulder bazookas, but you know, it's because it's got big dumbass shoulders. Moving on to the stats here. At 500, we have 16k health. Ballistics resistance of 13, beam resistance of 21, melee resistance of 20, range strength of 18, melee strength of 32, movement speed of 130, top speed of 220, thruster gauge of 85, which not bad. We actually go past the 80 threshold right out of the gate. Very nice for those NASCARs. And turning speed of 63. Part slots, we have 19, 10, and 7 for close, medium, and long. Moving on to our skills here, we have Leg Shock Absorber 3. Emergency Evasion System 1, Quick Boost level 4, Glide Structure level 3, Flight Control Program level 3, High Performance Balancer level 1, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Maneuver Armor level 1, Force Injector level 2, which, you know, thank goodness at least it has 2. I would have preferred it to be like 3 or something, but you know. Melee Combo Controller level 1, you know, typical general shit. Special attack add-on buffer 3, and that's gonna be a big deal when you see how big it is from the back for that pack. But yeah, 30% resistance on that. EX boost level 2. This is something I want to bitch about a little bit. So I was thinking about this, and I was pretty sure that the 7th Gundam, or the GO7, did have EX boost 3, and it does. Which means instead of 15 seconds, it goes for 20 seconds, yada, 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 right? So why, on a suit that is a full tilt machine, and to that point, SB Limiter Release System, so when you start high-speed movement with full thrusters, increases high-speed movement speed by 15 and reduces range attack taken during high-speed movement by 40. So as long as you're going from empty, or like some full to empty, and you maintain that boost, you'll actually have that. And of course, when you're doing EX boost, it counts as being full all the time because you're not running out until that timer is done. Which means you have that 40 pretty much the whole time you're boosting through that. Which also means that, you know, outside of just trying to get away and get as many iframes as possible, spamming rolls, that's super great, especially since it's 2 and not 3. But my thing is that this is a HIMO. It literally has HIMO in the fucking thing. It is a Kampfer. And it is something that is encouraging you to go full tilt because of the limiter release system. Why the flying fuck does something like a regular ass Gundam with the GO7 have 3 while this has 2? They should both have 3. Just give it 3. Don't even waste time until the unit adjustment. Just say that you fucked up and just give it 3. Dumb. But everything else on this pretty neat. I just wanted to bitch a little bit because I thought that was really silly. But moving on, we have the enhancements here. So +1 to anti-beam, +1 to melee modifier, propeller tank, so +1 to thruster. That's really piddly. I kind of wish that they would rework these and give you a little bit more, you know, but you know, whatever. Complex expansion slot is at the ass end for 1900. Anti-general defense system, so 5% reduction to general attacks. That's kind of cool. Weird, but kind of cool. I don't know if they've ever actually given these like the anti of whatever they're weak against. Like maybe that just kind of goes against it, right? Maybe they just don't want to do that, but like it is interesting to see the way that they do those things. And then +5 the melee modifier at the very end, which, you know, it is a melee heavy suit. So let's take this out onto the town. We'll show it off a little bit. See what this bad boy is all about. I'm telling you right now, the rifle on this kind of cool. It definitely threw me off, and I was crossing my fingers with all my fucking might that it wasn't going to be legitimately just the regular marine rifle, because they still need to touch that thing up. So the rifle, 2-tap, both hits can actually get in there for enough to stun. There's some people that are saying you should cancel that and go into this, and you can do that. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hits with the Vulcans for the Model 3. You might have already known that, but you know, now you know the gun. And now we have the Sternfalls, which are pretty straightforward. That's something that I actually don't like about this suit. So the dual sabers, pretty typical in the way that they behave. You got the big swingy thingy here. That kind of sucks right there because it's favoring that right side a little bit. The second saber doesn't get factored into it at all. But this, although it does have a very encompassing neutral, again, another thing that you have to like favor to the left in order to get it because it's approaching from a wide angle to the right. Same thing with this. So watch those two, the downswing on this and the neutral on this. Other than that, the neutral on the other one and the downswing on this one, very encompassing. Beyond that, you can show off at least the speed. It does have a good amount of zooming going on, and of course you have the EX boost on this. Yeah, could you imagine if they actually gave it that thing so that it could actually like downswing midair? The sub one would just be the one. And of course you got the super long cooldown. One neat little touch on this is that the shot for the instant stun charge shot on this, it turns purple. You see how it's charging like that. Very nifty. But that being said, with some of the neat stuff in the discussion when we were checking out the skills, the suit itself in practice is actually pretty straightforward. A lot of the nuance and stuff is just kind of something that you have to express during fights itself, which is, you know, why we tend to do those example matches between these. Oh, I thought that beam was green. That's why I was saying it turned purple, but it's actually just like that all the time. See, that's another thing. It hit that shield, but I don't know if it would have hit the body. And like, yeah, he was down here and I was a little bit higher, but like it aims up, or at least straight. I wish it would just favor going down a little bit. Oh, yeah, that's fucking neutral again. So, that being said, skipping all that, you do have a little bit of outfit for the base. The Sternfalls can help with those last taps if it is pretty low. One thing to consider though is that you don't really have a whole lot to wait in between for these, but it does have a good amount of cooldown as long as you're just a little bit patient. It's not really crazy for whittling down base, but you can contribute in between wipes, and if you really have to just run over there and get that last little tappy tap. Especially with this, the speed that this can do when you're in EX, and the fact that you get that 40% reduction to ranged attacks on you. You can cut a swath pretty easily. The one thing about that, however, you know, as you were seeing when we were looking at the defense stuff, this is pretty low for defense. Most of it's just in the teens. You're going to have to jack some of that up if it's really important to yourself. I'm a little bit more partial to just making sure that this thing can keep boosting and doing some cooldown stuff for it. But I would say that the output on the melee is good enough, and because the range output is so low, there's no real point in throwing anything in there unless you just really want to get more out of those Sternfalls, I guess, but like, it's not super necessary. So you can kind of focus a little bit more on defense if you want, just to accentuate the reduction that you do get while in that full tilt skill. But that's the long and short of it. We will be showing off that match. We got a couple that were okay, so we're gonna pick one or the other. Both of them we just got third in, but it does show up.
All pilots prepare for combat.
Oh.
Mobile suits deploy at once.
Alrighty. Well, let's try this again.
Commencing operation.
Also do a Stream Raider battle once this match is done, so in about 8 minutes. Oh my god. Immediately faster. Why can't this fire while boosting? Number 3, Rod! Oh god, number 3. Oh my lord. No, and he got the cable on me. What do you mean? No, that makes weird. Got nerve. I didn't do anything. I think because he hit my butt. Woo! Like a melee fest in here. Ah shit, shit.
An ally has
You know.
destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I do that. No. I'm a fool.
Destroyed.
I don't know. I might not have been able to get out of that initial swing anyway. That's the other thing. But like, that still delayed it. I wasn't gonna have enough turn for that.
Location and method for redeployment.
Somebody capture B.
Destroyed an enemy mobile
I beg. Grab it. Grab B. Man, they're not gonna do it.
Requesting redeployment.
I'll do it to myself. You go fight.
Beacon capture confirmed.
Oogie. Something landed here.
We lost an ally unit. Light damage detected, but you're all right. You can stay in the fight. Significant damage
Ah,
detected.
come on.
Proceed with caution.
Why is nobody here?
We lost an ally unit. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Taking too much damage. Mobile suit's on its last legs. No!
Ah,
Mobile suit's been destroyed.
what the blues is, huh? The old shit nugget. Uh-oh. Stun trade. And he lost the cable trade. Fucking A.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Requesting redeployment.
The aggressive shit nugget. Oh my lord.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Try to get the fucking roll.
Stay in the fight. We lost an ally unit.
It's too much here.
Damage detected.
Too much. Too much, and you're not doing anything.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Ooh, oh god. Immediately got clipped.
2 minutes remaining. Long range support.
Oh shit. He should have his trains. 3 might be in trouble though.
Especially valuable for this mission.
3's got something like immediately next to him.
Request.
That might even be the TR.
We lost an ally unit. We lost an ally
Oh
unit.
shit. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be too too eager here.
We lost an bomb planted at enemy base.
Gotta go. Ah shit. Well. I had the priority.
Woo! You can stay.
Oh my god! What? Oh! Oh!
1 minute.
Ah, he's doing it now too.
Keep pushing. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Significant damage detected. Proceed with cautions.
Oh, wait, that counted? Uh-oh. My buddy.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Enemy base demolished. Nice work. Beacon capture confirmed. Whoa!
No, that radio's too slow.
Destroyed.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, no. Oh. He backed up, though. The other one's on him.
Mission has ended.
Still, we got that one.
We beat them handily. Job well done.
Another third for that.
Here's your reward for this battle.
Feels alright. It feels like it should have some of the stuff that the engage boost does, but it still works well. And it is nice that it has the 3 priority on it. You don't really have... So that was our bout. Both of them were actually in colony drop because it was during the first rotation of the hour after the banner drops. Not a bad map for this thing to run around in. I am a little bit curious to see how it is in more open maps because we did have one in supply base. I don't think we won that one though, to be honest with you. Because it is a pretty fragile suit still at the end of the day. One thing that I do wish that this had that the engage and the engage boost had is that skill that they have for the firing while on the move after sustained boost. This feels like it would be a good gun for that. I know that it does have some pretty strong Vulcans on it. But like, imagine it being able to do that. This feels like a suit, especially because it's a rival suit to that unit, that it should be able to do most of what it does. And it's a little bit weird that they seem to pull back a little bit on this. And it makes me wonder if, in particular, that's just like what we would consider general attacks, right? You know how we say support attacks, certain skills that they get are like, you know, not as good, or they don't give as many frames, you know, they don't let them stay quite as safe as other suits when they get certain skills. And in raid taxes, it just comes into their pure frailty or, you know, whatever kind of range stuff that they have. But to be honest, raids have been spoiled a little bit in exchange for just having a little less defense or whatever, but like that's always kind of been the case for that class, so it kind of is what it is. Also, don't go too crazy with that, because as you can see, you don't have any explosive protection or explosive reactor for that, or whatever it's actually called. I always forget. You will get heavy staggered by things that you kill if you're too close to them. But that is the long and short for the HIMO Kampfer. Not a super crazy complicated suit, but it doesn't really have to be. It is quite the blender when you close in. Just be sure to keep in mind some of the odd angles that its neutrals and downswings come in for some of these. Or, you know, just go insane in your EX mode and swing away. I'm not your dad, right? But very serviceable. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of these running around. And of course, It'll be interesting to see these in space for anyone who does run this during clan matches. And we're going to be trying to do the PC one. Hopefully we can get a group for that. Just because this is going to be the first top 40, but it's top 100 over there in PC. Let us know how it goes. Because I'm assuming that this is going to be pretty gross in space, and the buffer being the 30%er means that it at least isn't going to get absolutely shredded, but it does mean that the backpack on this is a very large target. That'll be all for now. And until next time, this will be Gustav the 13th. I'll talk to you all in the next one.